Hi guys, it's Chris Martin with Convicted Creations. I'm here today with Benjamin Ashton. He did some time here in 2016 in Arizona. He brought us his Fat Bastard recipe. This is one of the popular recipes during the sports games, baseball, basketball, football, Super Bowls, World Series, stuff like that, and just a great lunch. How'd you learn this recipe?
Actually from a couple old school fellas like yourself.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get started. Show us how we're gonna do this today.
All right, so today we're gonna start off with our bagels. You know, I pull them apart. Usually they're more
harder than
hard
this. Yeah, these are nice.
Yeah,
you can tell these are not
really
DOC
fluffy,
standard.
you know. And then we'll actually get our squeezed cheese. You can get jalapeno or regular. Usually the jalapeno is the best. And we will be mixing our jalapenos with them actually today. Something you'd get off of your Secure Pack. Something that lucky
Secure Packs are
get.
those packages that your family order from the streets, right?
Yeah, you physically, they order online, so you don't really ever get to pick what you get. So you kind of get lucky when you come up on some jalapenos.
But it's like specialty items that are on the normal commissary street.
Definitely. So then today we got our chicken from the chow hall that we usually would eat every 3 weeks on the menu. It was
Yardbird.
So hard to get, honestly. So we just stack it like this. We want to get as much. That's what's nice about in prison when you cook, because you can just make it as big as you want. It's a fat bastard for a reason, you know? And then we'll also grab our beans. These are actually really good beans, but in there you really just hope that
we got the black beans in the bag, didn't we?
Yeah, always in a bag.
They're more gray than they were black.
Yeah, they tint, you know? They just made it seem better. And then we got our jalapenos, just to fluff up all this stuff. It's better to put them on after the beans so it sticks usually, you know? Because when you bake it,
and we usually chop those with our cutter. We use our IDs that we've shaved down on the floor to get soft, and we use them to cut. That's how we chop up those jalapenos. If you like them chopped up, otherwise you just throw them on the
if you want some diced, IDs always go to cutter. Yeah, and then at the end, you pretty much just want to crush up some pork rinds, get that flavor done real nice. With our handy dandy made rolling pin.
Chew cans, to the rescue.
So this pretty much is the most of flavor saver you can get. So you want to just stack. You just want to get it as fat as you can, so you can take it all to the yard and show all your friends what you made.
This gives you a little
texture. Make more people buy more, you know?
This gives you a little texture too. So you actually sold these?
Yeah,
This is your hustle?
Yeah, this, and then usually since I always made, because I like the spicy version, this is the ultimate spicy version I could actually come up with like, this is mainly everything heated you can get.
What's something like this sell for?
Ooh, easy, about $8, about $8 on the yard. It costs about between $6 to $10 to make for a good batch of them.
How do you heat it? How do you cook it?
So what we'll do is we'll grab a trash bag that you usually would get from a porter inside your dorm, but if you didn't like them, you just sneak by and snatch them when you can, or from some COs that don't really like it doing the cooking. But other than that, you'd wrap it, and you tie it up, get it all really nice, stacked tall. And you fold it up and you tie the bag and you drop it in some water boiling for about an hour and a half. As long as you can cook it, the longer the better, because it'll make it just exquisite. The cheese will melt down, everything will get all really nice. And
when we were in there, when I was in there, we were doing them in mop buckets. We took the mop bucket, we lined it with trash bags 2 or 3 times, filled it with multiple stingers, which we have right here. 2 and 3 and 4 all in the same mop bucket, and we put these inside our trash bag and we let them cook all day. While we're out playing softball or watching the football game, we let these things cook, and that's when we all would come together, have it as a meal.
Get your sodas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think you have a finished product, don't you?
Yeah, actually I do.
And now here's a finished product. Now you see why they call them fat bastards. That's what you end up after you eat one. Another episode of Convicted Creations coming to you from Hempel Farms today. I want to tell you thanks for joining me. Catch up with us again, and remember, haters make me famous.